and welcome to this month's edition of Control Room. This is my report to you, the Board of Directors, from Studio One in downtown Harrisburg, across the street from our beautiful state capitol. And I'm going to do this unscripted today, so I'll be performing without a net for the first time in a long time. My first report to you is on the visit to Washington, the NAB State Leadership Conference. We had a delegation of 18 strong. I know the NAB was delighted with our attendance, if you will. And the NAB had a great reception on Tuesday night for legislators and staff. We all walked across the street from Union Station reception to the Monocle, had a really old-fashioned steak dinner, if you will. And then next morning we had 13 visits to congressional offices out of our 18 Congress people. So that was rather good, especially when we had the unexpected funeral of Billy Graham that day when we were down there. So I think there's room for improvement. We're going to try to have some visits Tuesday afternoon before the reception next year. And then I've heard that we have to make really an extra effort to try to reach out and meet with our 2 U.S. senators for next year. So it was a good visit. It was a very productive visit, and I see room for improvement. And we also have a tangible result. The Congress passed an additional $1 billion in funding for the broadband spectrum repack. So all the legislators across the country certainly made a difference in getting some action in the additional funding needed. Next thing I'd like to talk to you about kind of relates to that. You can read more about that, of course, on our website. So I'd like to continue to talk about our ongoing efforts for member station and all station outreach, if you will. The website is something that we're very pleased where it's at currently. We also have our monthly soundboard newsletter to all stations, along with this monthly control room, which is my update to you, the Board of Directors. So we're going to be asking you in the future to really push out PAB.org to your staff. I think there's a lot of great news items on there for the staff to use. You're going to see a new feature called Spotlight, where we're going to feature different stations and on-air personalities, and some of the changes in our industry in Pennsylvania here, if you will, on the website. So please push out the website, PAB.org, to your staff. I think it'll be a very important initiative. Next, and finally, the gold medal meeting, May 6th and 7th at the Hotel Hershey. I think we're going to have a great 2-day visit to that great institution, the old Hotel Hershey. We'll begin on Sunday, May 6th, with a 1 p.m. board meeting. We'll have a very full agenda for that board meeting. And then our cocktail reception will be at 5:30, and then our dinner at 7 o'clock. You're going to see a different production this year, much tighter. We're going to have video introductions, and it should be different than the past couple of gold medal dinners, and we're looking forward to the production changes, if you will, to make this a memorable evening. Our awardees that night, of course, the gold medal is going to go to Susie Colbert, who has had a very prominent and historic career as a woman in sports broadcasting, as the host of ESPN Monday Night Football. And then the Janet and Lou Klein Making a Difference Award is going to an old colleague of ours, Marcellus Alexander. He is currently the president of the National Association of Broadcasters Education Foundation, and many of you remember Marcellus when he was the station manager for WCAU, the NBC affiliate in Philadelphia. Richly deserved honor. Our Broadcast Hall of Fame will go to, for TV, will go to Brian Lilly from Erie for WICU and WSEE. And the Radio Hall of Fame will go to Robert Vanderhayden from Bold Gold Media. The next day we'll have our seminars in the morning. We'll have some TV seminars, some radio seminars. David Oxenford, our counsel, will give us an update on many of the legal matters. We'll probably have a special visitor or two that morning. And then I have to share with you, this Excellence in Broadcast Awards Luncheon is such a success. I don't know how long we're going to be able to continue at the Hotel Hershey because we're really at capacity, if you will, for that ballroom. We'll have over 250 people. So this year we had dozens more entries than years before. We're going to have a very strong attendance. And this is really a significant celebration of broadcasting here in Pennsylvania on an annual basis. We're going to begin the luncheon by recognizing our Broadcasters of the Year. For TV, it'll be Rob Vaughn from WFMZ in Allentown, and from radio, it'll be Sid Mark from WPHT and 100 syndicated stations with his Friday with Frank and Sunday with Sinatra programs. Then we'll have the awards to 79 different awards to radio and TV, throughout that luncheon, which, as I said, is a real celebration and recognition of broadcasting here in Pennsylvania on an annual basis. So that's my report for this control room. I want to thank you for listening. I really look forward to seeing you in May at the Hotel Hershey. Please feel free to contact Gail Carter or I at any time if we may be of any service to you. So concluding this control room, I like to close as I always do by saying ciao for now. Did you see Bush dancing?
I'm looking through.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that this morning. No, I wish we would have had that on the show. That would have been, damn, that would have been great.